Hi Kingdom, welcome back to the channel. Your princess has arrived and today we are trying a brand new game called Seed. And if you watch my channel because you love RimWorld, The Sims, or just games where you get way too invested in the lives and the drama of little virtual people, this is exactly why this game caught my attention. Now, this is going to be one of those intros where we're just sitting here on the menu screen, but I promise you it's imperative to listen to this intro so you understand what Seed is. The easiest way I can describe Seed is imagine somebody took some of the emergent storytelling and autonomy of RimWorld, some of the life simulation and relationships of The Sims, and then turned the whole thing into a massive online social experiment where everybody's characters are living in the same persistent world. Now, I want to be very clear, this is not literally multiplayer RimWorld, and it's definitely not The Sims Online, okay? So The Sims goes much deeper into the actual day-to-day dollhouse side of life simulation. The detailed home life, all the little object interactions, controlling exactly what your sim is doing, all of that. And RimWorld gives you much more direct control over an entire colony and all the insane shit happening inside of it, right? So Seed is doing something different. Instead of controlling an entire colony like RimWorld or directly puppeteering a sim, you create a person called a seedling and you're basically their cultivator. You guide their life, where they're going, what they're prioritizing, their schedule, their career, relationships, and all of that. But they're also an autonomous person who can continue living without you. And this is the part that sold me on it. The world never stops. So everybody you see walking around this planet called Avesta belongs to a real player. So for example, I have my seedling. Sarah has her seedling. John has his seedling. Some random bitch down the street has her seedling. But I have no idea what those actual players are doing right now. So Sarah might literally be sitting at her computer playing Seed at the same time as me. John might be at work. Somebody else might be asleep. Another person might not have opened the game since yesterday, but all of their seedlings are still here. They're going to work, eating, sleeping, socializing, maintaining relationships, and continuing their lives because the characters themselves don't disappear just because their players log off. And the same thing is going to happen to mine. When I finish recording this video and close Seed, this bitch does not pause with me. She just keeps on living. And that's what's cool about it. And also, it might be something that turns people off about it as well. I'm interested in seeing how it feels for myself. So if this becomes a series, whenever we start another episode, you guys and I are basically going to be finding out together what the hell happened while all of us were away. Maybe she went to work, maybe she made new friends, maybe her relationships changed, maybe something happened in the society she lives in. I don't know, and that's kind of the whole reason I wanted to play it. The world itself is also almost entirely built around players. You can have jobs, build and own homes and businesses, buy property, participate in the economy, join societies, get involved with governments and politics, and all these different seedlings are basically depending on each other to keep civilization functioning. And then, of course, there's the messy shit, which is obviously where the game got me. So, seedlings have personalities and relationships. They can become friends, date, become partners, have children, become rivals, dislike each other, and even have one-sided relationships. So your seedling can basically be sitting there romantically obsessed with Sarah, while Sarah's seedling is like, girl, absolutely the fuck not. So the relationship values aren't automatically mutual. They also use AI to actually communicate. So instead of every character having the same handful of scripted dialogue options, the idea is that conversations take their personalities, relationships, memories, and what's happening around them into account. And what they talk about can actually affect how they feel about each other afterward. Kind of like how you guys that watch my RimWorld series see my pawns interacting with each other. Now, that part for this game, though, is apparently still a bit rough. Some people have complained that the AI conversations can get repetitive or sound too much like obvious AI, and that's probably the biggest criticism I've seen so far. But, and this is very important, Seed literally just entered early access on July 21st. So this is not a finished game. The developers have already talked about continuing to improve the AI and autonomous behavior, expanding relationships and compatibility, making social circles feel more realistic, and their words, adding more drama. So clearly they know their audience. They're basically trying to build this gigantic living social experiment where thousands of real players are influencing thousands of autonomous digital people and then seeing what kind of civilization comes out of it. Which sounds incredibly ambitious and also like something that could either become fucking amazing or go completely off the rails. Either way, I would like to witness it. And I have intentionally not played anything yet. What you're looking at right now is literally as far as I've gone. I wanted you guys to see my actual first experience creating my seedling, learning how this works, getting established, and probably being confused as hell for at least part of it. So before we start, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please, 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 in the words of Sabrina Carpenter, comment down below and tell me if you want to see more Seed after this. If you guys like it and I like it, I'm completely down to make this an ongoing series where we keep checking back in on our seedling and watching her life unfold. Because apparently once I create her, she does not need my permission to keep living. So let's meet our first little bitch.
I am Pam. I'm here to help you become a cultivator, guiding your seedlings as they grow. First, pick a new home for your seedling. Join a society we recommend. You can still migrate later if it's not a good fit. Or gather 3 cultivators online and start your own society.
Okay, start new society, recommended for groups playing together. Join a society, recommended for new players. Have you guys noticed I always, whenever I'm reading stuff, I read from bottom to top sometimes. Like, I don't know why I do that. I think it's because I read it in my head, and then when I read it out loud to you guys, I go from bottom to top. But let's just join a new society. Oh my gosh, this is actually really fucking cool already. I'm excited. So, Distant Duskwood. Difficulty easy, a balanced region with moderate amounts of all basic resources. Ideal for new players learning the game. You'll find enough water, stone, clay, and common ores to be self-sufficient early on, but precious metals, gold, silver, and titanium are scarce. Trade with desert territories for advanced materials and ready to expand. Oh my gosh, okay. And then there's other ones. Wait, let's see all of them. Oh, wait. Okay, wow, so some of them are towns, camps, cities, settlements. And this portion reminds me so much of when you're getting set up on RimWorld. I actually kind of want to stay at this one though. This society is recommended for me. Okay, so this is the one they recommend for me. There's 14 open jobs, 19 claimable plots. Okay, let's go ahead and join. Oh my gosh, this actually, I'm hyped, guys. I'm hyped.
Customize your seedling's appearance. These features are permanent, so choose carefully.
Oh my gosh, okay, what should her name be? She's gonna be feminine. Oh my gosh, what should I make her name? I'm gonna make her, we're gonna name her after my favorite Danganronpa character. Her name's gonna be Mew. But is this full name or is this just first name? I don't know. I'm just gonna put her full name. Okay, shape, what is this, her size? Okay, I'll do that. Mew's pretty. I don't think she's that tall. I feel like she's like kind of around here. I feel like the skin tone is probably hers. The reason I decided to go with Mew is because she's my mouse pad and I was just looking at her, so. I don't know how I feel about this art style, but I feel like it'll grow on me. Mew has long hair, so do we have any like, I wish we had some longer hairs in this. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, the hair has physics. Okay. By the way, guys, this video is probably not going to be heavily edited. Like I might chop a couple things out, but for the most part, it's gonna kind of be like if I was streaming, but just recorded video. Because I just don't want to spend too much time editing it. Oh, I like the hair physics. That's cool. I don't want to spend too much time editing, right? Like I just want it to be very chill and bringing you guys along for the ride with me and not feeling like I have to edit them too crazily, because then it takes longer for me to get the video up and think this is how Miyu would wear her hair, but I like this, so we're gonna go with this. Miyu's actually blonde, but I kind of want to do pink hair though. I kind of want to do pink hair, low-key. Let's do pink hair. All right, face. I kind of like that they have their own little art style though, because I felt the same way about the RimWorld pawns when I first saw them. I was like, ew, like, there's not much here, but of course there's mods for RimWorld though, so that's a little bit different, but oh damn, you guys probably can't even hear me. I feel like, hold on. All right, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me over the music, so sorry if it was kind of hard. Let me see. Oh, hell no, that side profile is crazy. I mean, I guess. Now, keep in mind, guys, this game is in early access, like super early access, like only been out for a week early access, so, well, a week and a half, basically, so yeah. I really do love the aspect of this game, though, where you just don't really know if somebody's character... I wonder if the game will tell you. I'm thinking the game won't really be explicit about if that person is actually online or not. I think it's just going to be like... their person's going to be there, but you won't really know if they're there because we're not directly controlling these people. From what I read, the characters can actually tell you, like, if you advise for them to do something, if it doesn't align with who they are as a person, they can actually tell you no. Whoa. Why are they pushing the eyes down so far? I really don't know how I feel about how she's looking right now. I'm just being honest, but maybe you could do brown. She looks okay though. I mean, clearly you're not supposed to be spending too much time like focusing on how they look. It's more so about like their personality and whatnot is what I'm getting, because they don't have as many options with how to design them anyways. And the characters can live and die. I think the characters start out as 18 years old when they're born. And then they live to about 90. And I think a full cycle for a character's life is 3 months in real life. So, yeah. I guess we shall see. The way these characters look kind of reminds me of Paralives a little bit. And another game too, but I can't think of what it is. Can't think of what it is. But I want to make her a problem though. I know that much. I want to make her go around and... I kind of want to base her off of Miyu. Like the way Miyu is in Danganronpa, I think that'll be a good starting place. We'll just do that for now. The shoes, I'm not really sure about. Let's just do that.
Every seedling starts with raw potential. Assign these points across their physical and mental stats. There's no perfect mix, just the seedling you want to cultivate.
Okay, so we assign the stats. So remaining points for physical stats. Strength measures a seedling's physical power, affecting activities like crafting, weightlifting, and gathering materials. Agility, related to control of the body in motion, impacting walking speed and physical activities. Dexterity determines a seedling's precision and hand coordination, affecting activities like crafting, repairing, and treating injuries. Perception influences a seedling's attention to subtle detail, impacting artistic crafting and activities where precision and observation matter. Stamina represents a seedling's ability to sustain physical activity over time, impacting endurance-based activities like training calisthenics, salat, or training on monkey bars. Resilience represents a seedling's physical toughness and resistance to strain, influencing injury risk and performance in demanding activities like weightlifting and mining. Okay, perception would be pretty high for her. This would be kind of high for her too. I feel like her stamina would be kind of high. Wait, we don't want her getting super injured though. Okay, maybe lower this a little bit. Okay, that's what we're gonna have to start out. All right, remaining points for mental stats. Intelligence determines a seedling's ability to process complex information, impacting activities like crafting electronics, growing food, and strategic games like chess. That's gonna be high for her. Willpower represents a seedling's mental discipline, influencing activities like studying and yoga that require sustained focus and self-control. Intuition reflects a seedling's instinctive understanding of subtle processes, influencing activities like plant care, baking, and sculpting. Charisma affects a seedling's ability to captivate others through performance and speech, influencing activities like dancing, singing, and public expression. Creativity governs a seedling's ability to produce original artistic works, including or influencing activities like painting, sculpting, and writing. And then memory determines how well a seedling retains and recalls information, impacting the effectiveness of studying and knowledge-based activities. Okay, these I definitely want to bump up to like at least 5 each. Okay, that's what we're gonna have for her.
Pick the traits that feel right for your seedling. This shapes their personality type and how they'll speak and react to you.
Oh shit, okay. This is pretty deep here. Okay, so we have personality traits, we have agreeableness. Wait. Agreeableness and then... Oh, so she could be skeptical, competitive, versatile, amenable, or benevolent. For conscientiousness, she could be unself-conscious, flexible, careful, organized, or methodical. For extroversion, she could be solitary, reserved, equitable, sociable, or a complete extrovert. For neuroticism, she could be composed, level-headed, easygoing, reactive, or neurotic. And then for openness, she could be conventional, practical, open-minded, inventive, or innovative. And then depending on what I choose, it creates this. And you can also randomize it too, based on what I'm seeing. Agreeableness. I feel like she would be competitive. Conscientiousness. Hold on, let me see. She'll definitely be sociable. For neuroticism, I feel like she's reactive. For inventive, she's definitely innovative because she is an inventor. Conscientiousness, I feel like she's methodical. Competitive visionary, yep. A seedling that is driven, loud, and full of the need for improvement. They are constantly pushing themselves and their cultivator toward the next breakthrough. Oh, I guess the cultivator is me. They love leading, brainstorming, and winning. Their passion is sometimes chaotic, but their visions are contagious and their commitment undeniable. So she's competitive, methodical, sociable, reactive, and innovative. Yes, let's do it. We're going to crush it. Well, whichever will give me a competitive advantage, to be honest. Come on, if you're going to cultivate me, then we need to think big. Hell yeah. Okay, Mew.
Take one last look at your seedling. When you're ready, it's time to start a new life.
Oh, I think I'm ready. Let's start. Let's see what this is all about, guys. This first video isn't going to be too long.
Your seedling has arrived. They're ready to step out of the kernel. You can track their current mood on the seedling card at the bottom left of your view. And next to it, you'll see what they're doing right now. To help you settle in, I've set up a few objectives.
Okay,
Let's
she's
start
arriving.
by taking a look around.
Okay, so she's on her phone. Okay, so look around, move the camera. Hold and drag the right mouse button or use WASD keys. All right, let me practice.
Moving the camera is an important way to explore the society.
Oh
You'll
my
find
gosh.
objects and locations your seedling can interact with.
This is cool. Nice, okay. Rotate the camera, use Q and E. Okay, and then...
If your seedling slips out of view, use the locate button at the bottom left to find them again, or just press the spacebar.
Okay, it is below the portrait of your seedling and looks like a map pin. Okay, so I could just...
As a cultivator, you guide your seedling through their life on Avesta, and you can talk to them directly. I have unlocked a new app for you on the left of your screen. Go take a look.
I like how futuristic this is. It's very cool. Okay, so...
In this chat, you can talk with your seedling. Look, they're already reaching out. Go send a quick message back.
Okay, seedling chat and seedling conversations are under active development. Responses may be slow or inaccurate, and seedlings may misunderstand your requests. Thanks for your patience while we improve them. Hey, you finally decided to talk to me, huh? Hey, girl!
Now it's time for your seedling to take their first steps on Avesta. Left-click on the ground and select Go Here.
She said, finally, you're actually paying attention to me. Now let's talk about something big. Girl, I gotta learn this shit first. Okay, so these people are actually like talking in this is the actual like chat. Okay. Okay, so it says take a walk, left click on the ground and select go here to move your seedling. This is called direct control. You can also double click anywhere. Heads up, your seedling may not have access to all the places that you can see. If you see a building, for example, it may belong to another player. Okay, so I'll just say go here, I guess.
Your seedling just made their first steps. Let's take a closer look at how they are doing. Open the display for their needs to the bottom right of their portrait. seedlings have to eat and drink. Now, let's take a look at your seedlings inventory.
Okay, so she has water, food, leisure, rest, hygiene, bladder, and comfort, and social. I was about to say, oh, I need to pause, but I guess honestly with this game you can't pause it because it just keeps going and it's an MMO. Okay, I want to read all of these. So rest. Seedlings need rest to keep going and stay healthy. Assign them regular sleep schedules and provide them with sleeping furniture such as beds or hammocks. Leisure. Seedlings need time for fun and recreation, playing games, dancing, exercising for enjoyment, and especially pursuing their own interests keep their sense of fun-filled, staving off boredom or starving off boredom. I don't know if staving is a word. I could be wrong though. Food. Seedlings need access to edible items to fulfill their hunger. Whoa, what the hell? They can consume food from an inventory, so be sure to keep it stocked. If supplies run low, look around in nature. Some items like mushrooms are also edible for seedlings. Water. Seedlings can drink clean, drinkable water from their inventory to stay hydrated. They can also drink murky water, but it may make them feel sick. Hygiene. Seedlings need access to running water to clean themselves, such as a sink or shower. Bladder. Seedlings always need access to a toilet to avoid wetting themselves, which is not only embarrassing but also lowers their hygiene. Comfort. Seedlings thrive in a comfortable environment. Proper seating, furniture with soft surfaces, and relaxing activities help maintain their well-being. And then social. Seedlings are social beings. Interacting with other seedlings on a regular basis will ensure their social need remaining fulfilled. Okay, so she's just doing her own thing right now, which is kind of cool about this game. You don't feel so pressed to like, oh, I gotta pause it and I gotta make sure, like, you don't have to micromanage nearly as much. But if you would like to, you can attempt to, which is cool. All right, energy. Energy is how much your seedling has left in the tank. Work, exercise, and studying drain it. Sleeping, sitting, and relaxing restore it. A drained seedling slows down and eventually collapses. Okay, we're looking at my inventory.
It already has a tent inside. Pick the tent and claim your very own land with it.
Oh shit, okay. Okay. I see people popping up and saying stuff about the QOL and all that. Okay, so I just claimed some land, but where am I able to do that? Because it seems like a lot of this stuff is like there's objects in the way and all that, so do I just choose like objects in the way, objects in the way? What if I'm like, you know what, I want to be antisocial? Overlaps with existing plot, cannot, what does it say? Cannot split across different territories. I mean, it seems like it overlaps with the existing plot everywhere. Other objects in the way. Oh, okay, so I'll have to choose one of these over here, I guess. Dang, I'm gonna be like way over here in the middle of nowhere. Maybe here? Let's do this. Too far from the source container. Girl, what? Where's the source container, though? So confused, bro. Okay, I see a lot of complaining up in the top right corner, so I can't lie, that's making me a little nervous, but it's just people talking about the game, so. Whoa, why can't I put my, where can I put my stuff? Like, hold on. Like, it keeps saying other objects in the way, so. Okay. Okay, there we go. What's next? What's next? She gained the role adult. Okay. Claim a plot. I did. Oh, it says you can only place a tent where there's free space if plants or the locations of other players are blocking you. Keep looking for a free spot. Okay. I did that. Oh, she just put it down. Okay.
This plot is your private space now. Let's get to work and set up a comfortable home for your seedling.
Wait,
Let's
this is
start by collecting
cute.
food and water. Take a look around for mushrooms or shrubs to harvest in
What if I
nature.
want to steal from somebody? What if I want to be a thief? Okay, let me put this up. Gather food. Your seedling is getting hungry. Use direct control. I'm gonna need y'all to shut the hell up here. Oh, I can move this. Nice. Use direct control to harvest food from the wild. Click on mushrooms or shrubs and select the harvest action. There are different types of shrubs, herbs, algae, and berries. Fun fact, harvested food can be eaten to satisfy hunger or cooked into something even better. Who's this newbie? They better be ready to keep up with me. Who are you talking about? Thord. Oh, you over here talking to somebody? Nice name, sounds strong. Oh, that's cool. She's talking to somebody. Okay, let's... Okay, I can't harvest that. I think that's somebody else's stuff. Okay, let's harvest these berries. Okay, so it seems like there is a little bit direct control. It's not just completely hands-off. So that's cool. I'm gonna move this over here, since people keep popping up in the corner. And I like this game. I like the idea of this being a game that I have a like pre-recorded series for, because I don't feel as inclined to... Sometimes, for example, when I'm playing games for you guys, especially life simulation-esque games, I hate playing it off stream, or I hate just playing it offline anyways, because I feel like you guys are missing out. But the beauty of this is we're all going to be missing out. Whenever I close the game, she's going to keep on living. Her life is still going to keep progressing. So, you know, it doesn't make a difference if I want to play when I'm not recording and stuff like that. What the hell am I holding? Hello? Girl, I don't know what you have. I don't know what that is. Okay, I guess that's food that she has. I don't know what she... Okay. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing now? Guided challenges. Oh, it's over here. My bad. Okay, we need to get more food. Maybe harvest these.
Next, let's find water. Look for ponds in or around your society. They're small and easy to miss, so take a closer look.
Okay, she said look for ponds. Look for ponds. Are they like on the outskirts or something? I'm not quite sure where that is. She said they can be easy to miss, so I'm trying to not miss it, but okay, Flaxa. Oh, here's one. Right. All right, let's have her come get some water. There's probably some that was way closer to her, but I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see. Girl, I know you fucking lying with this little ass walk-in. No, just come over here. Yeah, go over there and get this water, because that's insane. Alright, so she's getting her water. And you can also ask Pam stuff. That's cool. Okay, so she got her water. I don't know what this is after she does stuff. Like, it seems like she holds it and then I don't know if she's just like putting it in her inventory. when she does that, or what? I think she wants you to gather more though, because it says 1 out of 2, so we need to get a bit more. The spot is total garbage. I can't even sit here without it feeling like a lump, or without feeling like a lump. Girl, you're not supposed to be sitting over here. You're supposed to be getting in the water. Okay, we've completed all that.
Let's bring your items back to the tent now. Click on your tent and select an item to drop off.
Alright, so our tent was here. So we can drop this off. Wait, oh, drop off. There we go. Drop all. Let's drop everything off. Oh, this is cool. So we're kind of getting moved in. Oh, Thord's asleep. Oh, wait. Maybe that online symbol means the person is online. Okay, that's cool. Like this person, we don't know them. I guess you don't know people's names until you actually, like, talk to them.
Great job on getting these items. Your seedling is probably exhausted now. Let's make a chair for them so they can rest and recover their energy. Click on your tent. It should contain a workbench. Select the workbench and click on the place button.
Okay, let's place this. Wait, is it gonna be facing... it says scroll to rotate. Wait. Oh, I guess you will be saying, okay.
Your seedling needs to assemble the workbench now. Click on the workbench and press assemble. This will tell your seedling to get to work if they are busy.
Okay, assemble object. Ooh, I like the futuristic part of it, guys. This is cool. Be sure to comment below if you want me to post more of this, guys. Don't forget about that, because I really want to gauge your interest in this and see if you guys want to see more. See what happens with Mew, what goes on in her life. But it seems like the location we chose is kind of getting established and stuff. There's like a school over there. There's an apartment. I'm actually interested in seeing that, but I don't want to jump the gun. Okay.
Your workbench is ready. Before we can start crafting, your seedling needs to collect wood. Go tell your seedling to harvest a tree. You should find plenty of trees out in nature.
Okay, I don't think I have to actually, like, click stuff either, though. I think I could just talk to her directly in the chat and tell her to go harvest wood. I could do that too, I think. While she's doing that, though, what the hell is that? This game is set in the future, though, so... Oh, a doctor's clinic. Where's the school at? Oh, Ashwood School. Oh, it's closed. Huh, I wonder what that's all about. And then what about the apartment place? Tiny apartment. Rooms, 3 residents. Okay, 2 people live here. Okay, we could schedule a visit. Oh my gosh, there's a lot to this. I'm liking this so far. Okay, does she get the... I don't think she's done though. Wait, use our right control to harvest a tree. Did you... Girl, what the hell did you do? Harvest stone. Harvest bush. Remove stump. No regrowth. Does she have to, like, chop down the tree? Tree gives you raw lumber. Okay, let's see. Hello? Not your ass having wheels. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's giving her lumber. Yeah, this is definitely giving me RimWorld meets The Sims vibes a bit. Like going and getting the resources and stuff and getting set up with everything is giving me RimWorld vibes. What about out here? Oh shit, I didn't know it could go this far. Okay,
Let's
let me
bring the
stop.
wood back to the tent now.
Okay, let's take the wood back to our tent. Drop off, yes. Okay, that's how you do it, I think. Let me X out of that. Oh, it's morning again. Okay, so she's coming over here. She's dropping off the lumber. Dang, you a strong motherfucker.
Great, now you can start crafting. Click on the survival workbench and select Produce Now. Then, select the crude wood. This machine's yours to manage. Click Produce Now and select a recipe to start crafting. Crafting requires materials like wood and stone. If you don't have the items ready yet, you can also schedule tasks on the machine for later.
Oh, okay. So you could schedule it for later. Kind of like the bills with RimWorld. Okay, cool. Okay, I just had some difficulties and my game kind of crashed, but that's an issue I've been having with my computer, so it's not the game, I'm pretty sure. I also need to go into settings and make sure I have everything set up, but I think she said that... Wait, where's the objectives? Yeah, this. Okay. Place the stool. Click on the survival workbench again. Tell your seedling to pick up the stool from the survival workbench. Wait, what? Tell your seedling to pick up the stool from the survival workbench. Then open the inventory of your seedling. It should now contain the... Is it in her inventory already? Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm a little confused because I'm not seeing... Oh, maybe this? Open the inventory of your seedling. Okay, pick up. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and then open the inventory of your seedling. Should contain... Click on the icon of the stool to place it. Okay, let's place it... I mean, I guess here,
now
right?
tell your seedling to assemble the chair. It's the same for all items. First you find a spot, then your seedling has to assemble it.
Oh, she's already doing it herself.
Your campsite is coming along nicely. Let's start farming. Farming is a great way to provide your seedling with a steady supply of food. Click on the ground to create a farm field.
Oh, we're creating zones. Oh, it's giving RimWorld. I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead and maybe do that. Okay, I think that's good. And then we can choose.
Great. You can tell your seedling to plow the field now.
Okay, how do I tell her to do that? Oh wait, no, I'm still in this mode. Okay, there we go. Right, plow. Wait, this is so cool. I like it. Why are you going there? Girl, get your ass back over here. Why is she going to the school? Girl, you getting an education? Can I look inside this place? Maybe you can only look inside it when your character's inside. I don't know. I'm not sure what she's doing over here. What is she doing? Hello? I'm about to snitch to Pam if you don't get this together. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, that scared you, didn't it? I hope they have enough measures in place to make sure people aren't being like assholes in the chat and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm guessing there's like, you can mute it, so that's cool. And there's a global chat. But yeah. You can mute it, so that's good, but... Oh, you could send people direct messages. That's cool. I'm assuming it doesn't show people's, like, actual names in this. I could be wrong, though, but I don't know. We have her doing a lot of stuff, but we're not taking care of her, though. Like, she's lonely, she's hungry, she's sleepy. Trying to make sure she doesn't die on us.
Your farm field is ready for planting crops. Click on a farm field and assign herb seeds. Then, click on the field again and tell your seedling to plant the seeds.
I don't think I was supposed to build this many, though. Let's just start with a couple. Because she's about to be out here really doing some hard labor. I wonder if I can cancel this. Yeah, girl, I'd rather you just do one. I need you to... Wait. I thought you had... Wait, what is she doing? Oh, it's because of this. Let's go ahead and X out of this. Okay, there you go. Come on, Miu. Alright, she's going to get the seeds. I think I'm about to get me some food, guys. I'm actually hungry. Okay, she's over here. She's planting her herb seeds.
Your farm is almost ready. As a last step, tell your seedling to water the plants. You can always find more murky water out in nature if needed.
Wait, why is she going there? Bro, you keep doing extra shit. I need you to focus. Don't you want to eat? Like... Oh, these are moodlets. Kind of like... Okay, they're called thoughts in this game, but... My throat is like a desert. I need something cold. Who's this newbie? They better be ready to keep up with me. That was when she was talking about the dude. This spot is total garbage. This is so cool, though, because I like that the characters will just always be here.
Great job. The plants will take time to grow. Let's tell your seedling to keep an eye on their farm and water the plants when needed. Seedlings can follow a daily routine. This is just what we need right now. Go take a look at your new scheduler app to learn more.
Oh, she just gave me a new app.
This is the scheduler. You can create routines for your seedling here. Click. Now you can tell your seedling what to do in their routine. Look for the Add button to create a priority. Once you see the list of priorities, choose farming.
Okay, seedlings attempt each priority from the top even when success isn't guaranteed. And skip any that aren't possible. Drag the handle to reorder. Food and water are automatic.
Your seedling will look after the farm every day now. This means they will automatically harvest and bring in crops. Let's create more storage space for the crops. Click on your survival workbench and create a task. You can reach out anytime you run into problems with life on Avesta. Just write to me if you want to know more.
I'm gonna say I need to take a break. Can I jump back in to the tutorial when I return? Let's see what she says. Avesta is a persistent world, so your seedlings will continue their lives even while you're away. Your progress is saved automatically. You don't need to resume a tutorial. Your current tasks are always tracked in the objectives panel at the top right. Whenever you return, simply open that panel to see exactly where you left off and what your next steps are. Just make sure your seedlings' needs are met and their schedules are set before you log off. I mean, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, because I do need to go. I'm gonna say, I'm leaving for now. Make sure you keep yourself fed and tend to the farm plot you just created. Okay. Scroll over there meeting people. I need you to respond so I know you're good. Oh, she put a thumbs up on it. Oh, that's cute. Guys, I actually think there's a mobile companion app for this too, where you can like check in with your seedling while you're on the like while you're not on your desktop on the computer, like on the game. And you can, it's not a full-fledged way of playing, but you can, I think you can send them like messages like this on the mobile app. So if you want to check in with them and make sure they're doing things on the go, you can from your phone, which is pretty cool. Can you say okay instead of just leaving an emoji? I need to make sure you understand. Not the scene. I have no clue what you're even talking about. I can't do that if I don't understand. I'm leaving now. Are you going to make sure you're fed? Now this AI portion, people have said that this has caused issues. It just won't work. I'm gonna say why not? Let's see why instead of just saying okay. I just can't do that right now. Okay, bitch, well, it's not even an option. Okay, well, if you die while I'm gone, that's on you. Okay, guys, I'm ending the part right here. We'll check back in with her soon, and I'll probably be playing a bit offline, actually. Because she's gonna progress regardless, so even if I do play and I don't record, you guys are gonna miss stuff regardless. I'm gonna miss stuff regardless. That's just how this game works, so we'll check back in with her if you guys want me to. Make sure you leave a comment on if you want to see more of this, and we will proceed from there. Be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And this bitch, hopefully she's still alive when I come back. All right, bye guys.